John and Jesus feeds the 5,000 in John chapter 6, it says that, is this the prophet that was to come? And it says that Jesus perceived that they were going to force him to become king. And so Jesus tells his disciples, go in the boat, go that way. I'm going to go this way. So he ditches the people because his disciples are starting to think like the world. They're starting to think that he was there to be a conquering king with the power of a prophet. So there's confusion who the Messiah is. Is he the Messiah? Is this the Messiah? Is this what he's supposed to come? The Messiah is supposed to be a conquering king. And we know that Jesus is coming back in the millennium reign to do that, not the first time, which he was there for the brokenhearted, and we're going to get into that, right? And so Jesus answers them and said, go and tell John the things which you have heard and see. The blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear. The dead have been raised, and the poor have the gospel preached to them. And blessed is he who is not offended because of me. When we read Isaiah 61, it says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim the liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to those who are bound. Why is he preaching and teaching? Well, because the Judaism that started in the beginning of what we call the Holy Bible, right? The beginning of the Jewish people was not the Judaism of the day of Jesus when he came. So he's bringing them back to the scripture. He's teaching them in context what it actually would meant and the spiritual side behind it. And now he's teaching application. And this is what he's talking about. I'm trying to bring you guys back to the original, right? The original meaning to the scripture. It says Isaiah 29:18 through 19 says, in that day the deaf shall hear the words of the book. Jesus is the word, right? Are you listening to the book? And the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity, out of the darkness. The humble shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Isaiah 35, 5 through 6 says, then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. The lame shall leap like deer, and the tongues of the dumb shall sing. I want to point out, leaping like a deer. Leaping like a deer. Why is this